Hello, hello. Welcome back to Space Engineers with Orvishana. So today I figured I would work a little bit on like a tractor trailer. I want something that I can drive in and have a detachable trailer, and the trailer has to have room to haul this thing and a bunch of cargo. So let's get started. So I made this long stick thing and figured I'll start this off as like kind of my floor for the interior, and this is just so I'm not working under that. Alright, so I think we need 3 blocks to be able to walk on, so let's make ourselves a little bit of a platform so we can get into the thing. Derp. I'm having a derpy moment. Alright, so there's 5 on that side, 4 on that side, so that makes it an even number, and I don't want to go with even. Alright, so that'll work for that. We will go and I'm sure you can hear that my guns are shooting wolves and stuff, so that's always good, I guess. And I just realized that I don't have my welder over here, so I gotta weld by hand, but that's not the end of the world. Let's go with okay, so we got 3 for our space. Let's do it over here, maybe. I want to go for like a little bit of a raised platform that the seats are going to be on. Alright, got all that placed and welded. Now we want to go with our control seats. Oh, I need interior plates to place that. That makes sense. Look for int. Short for intellect. Alright, so we want 2 seats in here, even though it's a single player world and no one else will be on it and so on and so forth. But I feel like it just adds a little bit of realism. You know, what kind of tractor trailer only has 1 seat? Let's get our materials for that, get those welded up. I'm trying really hard not to press so hard on the keys, but I need to just buy a quieter keyboard. I noticed the past couple episodes, all you hear is that clickety clackety. And yeah, a couple friends have told me that they barely notice it, but that's all I hear. So it's just something I gotta fix. Alright, I digress. How far does this go out? Okay, so it goes out exactly that far. Alright, so we want to go out 1 more, I think. Just to give me some room. I'm probably gonna put like programmable blocks or something. Like, what kind of view do we have if we look down? I mean, you see pretty much straight, so let's actually put something here. Oops, that was the wrong spot. Okay, so we can start to see that one there. So that's a possibility. We could put blocks on top of that, maybe? Alright, let's give that a shot. Because I do want to build like a windshield. It's got to have a windshield. And just making sure we can walk through that easy enough. Alright, so where are my blocks of programmableness? Okay, maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe we can put them in the middle here. Or up above, maybe. Yeah, I think I'll do that, actually. Derpy derp. I wish I had mirror mode, but such is not the case. Alright, so too high, and the windshield will start coming off of there. That was weird. I was pointing at this top of this block, but it placed it over there. Alright. Do we have windows? Yes, we do. Alright, let's go with 6. I need girders. Let's grab ourselves some girders. Sure, 50 will do. What's the big one? No, that's too big. Alright, so that's not tall enough for us to walk around, so we're gonna have the curved ones on top of that. Let's go with 6. If I could aim, that would be fantastic. Come on now. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that'll work perfectly, I think. So that'll be the front of the cab. This thing's gonna be way bigger than I had thought it would be. But that's okay. It's gonna be a big hauler thingy. Alright, so we need a bunch of bulletproof glass. And we need more O2. Let's go straight into this thingy. And that'll do it. Come on. Look for glass. Let's grab a lot of that. Probably more than I need, but that's okay. So I'm debating, should I get rid of this one and this middle one and put just a skinny straight one and then have like an actual support thing coming up here? I think that'll look a little better. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Alright, so we want to go with yeah, full blocks. And then we can attach our programmable blocks to that. Let's get that in there. Dang wolves. Alright, so that's that. Now we need to do the windows again. Derp. I think, nope, not that one. Why is that shaking? I think I might need to change a setting on this rotor that I'm attached to. Yeah, that'll do it. Not shaking anymore. That's a pretty decent view. I'm not really sure how I'll do like a side window. How far does this come out? So this is, it's 3 by 3 by 3 tall. So I could put the door technically right there. Where was my door block? I could swear I had that. Okay, there you go. Alright, so they gave us these fancy doors. That's upside down. Alright, so that's gonna have to be there. And there. So this is actually gonna come back a little bit more. Alright, so that'll do. But I'll need to do some sort of window framing on the side. Alright. Let's get back to our blocks. Do all this blocky goodness. This is going to be less blocky and boring than it looks right now, because I'm going to have probably a large hydrogen tank in the middle and then hydrogen engines like sticking up a little bit. I'm not going to have a hood to it to hide the engine compartment or anything, but it's going to just be like, you'll see all the exposed like tubey bits and spinny parts and thingamajigs and all that good stuff. Yeah. Good old Orvie with his fancy words. Let's get rid of this and go with a slopey bit. Yep, and we need a slopey bit on this side. And a non-slopey bit for that side. I don't know why I like calling them slopey bits so much, but that's just me, I guess. Okay. I think I might continue that, and then we will have to do something. Huh, they changed the directions that these go in. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, where's the windows? Right here. Alright, so I think I'll do it the same way that it is on the front, kinda. Wolves, wolves everywhere. Okay, which window is this? This is the one I need. Alright, and then we need to slope that. Probably help if I hit the right direction. Alright, so that's gonna go like that. Let's get that welded up and I'll be back in a second. Alright, so everything so far is welded up, and I just gotta say that's not a bad view for the cab of this truck. Now what I'm debating, and by debating I mean I've somewhat come to my conclusion already. Let's get rid of this, because I don't think, well, this is 5 blocks tall, so it doesn't need to be 6, so I can make this be the ceiling. Oh, it would help if I was using the correct thing. Alright, full box. Alright, so those will fit there, so I just need to get that filled in, match the sloping here, and that'll be our cabin. We'll have more space than I had anticipated, because I thought that this would be on this side for some reason, but then the doors would be upside down, and we want the glass to be on top. So I mean, this works, but we have a little bit of extra space on the back, but I guess I could put that like a storage or something. If I had the mod for the small grid decorative blocks, I could put like a bed back there or something, and maybe like a small kitchen unit just to be a little bit decorative, but maybe that could be a change for another day. But right now, we're shooting wolves, and I don't think I have any more magnesium, and they're just going to be making and using ammo till they can't anymore. Probably would help if I went to the right spot and looked at the right thing. Alright. Yeah, we don't have enough stuff to make the 1,000 we're trying to get, but that is the purpose of this truck, so we can go mine huge amounts of ore and not have to fly for 20 minutes each way. Well, not really 20 minutes, but a while. Alright, so we got this giant boring ceiling or roof, whatever. I guess it depends what side you're on, huh? Alright, so do the thing. Oh, I really don't like that. That's gonna be so flat and boring. I mean, I guess I could put like a spinning light or something like emergency lighting, just to break it up a little bit. But there's only so much you can do with just a flat surface, and there's nothing you could really put on it. Alright, gonna get that welded up, get the rest of this placed, get the whole ceiling placed and welded, and I'll see you back in just a second. Alright, so got all that welded up. Not really sure what I'll do with the roof. Maybe some sort of like sweeping design going up, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm just trying to get like the functional bits, I guess you could say. So I need some sort of fuel tank, because this thing is gonna use a lot of power and all that good stuff. So let's put 6 of these, 3 on each side. So that'll give us a little bit extra storage, like beyond what's in the engine itself. So that should be okay. Matter of fact, we're gonna double up on that. Yeah. There. So that'll look good, I think. Let's get... So it's gonna have 2 V12 engines, which is kind of nuts. Unless I... do I want to do that? Three V12s, because why not? If we're gonna go nuts, we might as well go all out. Let's see first. That's a bit long. Come on, let me out. Let's just take a look, see how that looks. I feel like that looks more appropriate. Alright, so it's 3 V8s. But we need to have more fuel storage then somewhere else, which we can do. Alright, so we need, where is it? 5. Alright, so we need our whatchamacallits. We're going to put another tubey bit there and there, and we're gonna expand our fuel storage under here. Where the hell is my tank? Here you are. Just like that. That's not where I meant to put that. Okay, and then we'll flippity flop that over there. Alright, so it's got 16 fuel tanks and then 6 engines. And that's quite a bit of stuff. Alright, so let's get what we have so far welded up, and then we'll continue forward. Alright, so I got all that welded up. Now I need to, this one's gonna need to be connected up like the other ones will be, which I still need to do that actually. Let's get our bendy tubes, other bendy tubes, like that, so that the pipes are connecting those two, which connect to that one like that, and that brings it up to the engine. So we're gonna need our bendy tube there, elbow bit there, and 2 more. Okay, so I need to secure this in a way that it's not going to fall off. And that'll work. Alright, so I need to get rid of that stuff. Oh, that needs to stay there. Let's get another tank. Would help if it was pointed the right way. Alright, so that should work fine. Let's get ourselves our little junction. Alright, that's the right way for that. And we, just for good measure, we're gonna put straight bits. Alright, so I need to get that all welded up, get that welded up, and unfortunately I think that's about all the time that I'm gonna have for today. So I'm probably, after work, I'll probably record next week's episode and continue this, but I really wanted to get something out for today, you know, while it's still today, because that makes sense. Alright, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and hope you can forgive the short episode, and the fact that not a whole lot got done. Definitely got a good start on this, but it is what it is. Next week's will be better, hopefully, and yeah, thank you all for watching again, and this has been Orvishana, and I'm signing off.